Okay, good evening, everybody. Now we are going to start the last lesson of the grade 7 one. So the last lesson of the grade 7 is the sources of energy, right? The sources of energy is our lesson. Now, when we consider the energy, you know that the energy that when we do our day-to-day activities, we need energy, right? Now, even here we are doing the online classes here, right? So this thing that using the laptops and the speakers, these things need energy. And switch on the light, that the fan, the AC, even when you are cooking thing, or yeah, when your watch is working, you know the small batteries are there, then the energy is using. And how we are get the energy, right? That is comes under the energy sources. That means the different activities in our day-to-day activities, we are using the different energy sources, right? The boiling the water and the cooking, that we are using uh, the firewood, LP gas, electricity we can use, and the petrol, diesel, and nowadays using the battery powered uh, this vehicles also, that are for the transportation, and the solar energy using for the drying clothes and the dry different type of things, and the electricity used for many purpose, right? And the electricity and the diesel using for operate the machines in the factories and the things. So they're like that. There are different sources are there, right? And when we can categorize these the different sources of energy under the main two categories, as the uh, renewable energy sources and the non-renewable energy sources. What's mean by this renewable and the non-renewable energy sources? We'll do a small activity. Now consider there is the two tanks are there filled with the water, right? I'm just going to explain. Now the two tanks are there. The both are filled with the water. And the first tank, the two students are there. Here the two students are there. They have the cups, the equal size cups they have. They have equal sized cups. And the other one to the other, this is A tank, this is tank A. And to the tank B, another two students are there. That here, the one student having a big cup, bigger one, and the other one having a smaller cup. Now, what this activity is, consider this one as the P and Q. When the Q students is taking the water out from the cup, this P is at the cup of water here. So that they are doing this 100 times. Hope you can understand. The Q is taking a cup of water, and that he is taking the water from the tank A, and this one is he is consider there is another tank is here, and he is pour the water from the tank. Why? And he is taking one tank is one cup is adding here. Same thing is the same thing is doing by the this PQRS students. The S is taking the cup out from the bigger one, and this one is taking the fourth, but it is the smaller cup is here. Do that one the 100 times. My question is, at after the 100 times, what may be the observation?
Because tank has less
tank
water.
A will be in the same same amount of water,
But
The
but
amount of
tank B
water
will
in
have
A will
some
not change,
because
but
water
the person
the
A
different.
amount of water in
more
tank
water
B will.
and the person R is putting less water into it. So
Yeah. So at end, what type of thing you can observe? The tank A, the water level can
will
record in the very low level. Sometimes the empty. Oh, no, no. So the same, here the A level is unchanged. Why?
Yes, but
When it is
because
taking the 1 cup out, the same amount of the volume, now consider this is the 100 milliliters taking out, the 100 milliliters adding to. So the tank's volume is
Not change.
unchanged, unchanged, unchanged. But what about the tank B?
Madam, it will change because
It
the
increase
person
more, it will be empty.
Water level
Yeah,
will
it
yes,
can
madam.
be. Now here the gradually the level is goes.
is
Yes,
decreasing.
it is decreasing step by step. It is decreasing. Why it is decreasing?
Madam,
Because
because
R's density is
water
containing
and the person R is putting less water into it.
Yes, that they
And
are
the-
taking the big amount of water and that they adding the small amount of water. So here the water level is gradually decreasing. When we are using the energy, that the energy also like that. Some energy is there after we use that one, it's not finished. As an example, the solar energy. If you use the sun's energy today, the tomorrow also we can take until the sun is disappear from the world. We can use the sun's energy until the atmosphere is finished. We can get the wind energy until the you know that the water cycle is there, so the flowing water we can take, right? And also that the trees and the things, the biomass, those ones are, now we can plant the trees, no, after cut down we can plant the trees and we can get it.
Yes, madam.
This type of ones we call as the renewable
Energy.
energy. Can you understand that one?
Yes, madam.
madam, those are renewable energy sources, right?
Yeah, the energy sources, renewable
Madam,
energy.
them
Why?
after and after.
Yeah, that it is not finished. We can use that one again and again. Geothermal energy also comes under that one. But when we consider like the petrol, the diesel,
Fossil fuel.
that the coal, that means the fossil fuels, nuclear energy,
They are renewable.
they are not,
Taking
they are producing,
Non-renewable.
but that is not producing very fastly,
in a
very
short
slowly
period
they
of
are
time.
producing.
Yes, madam.
They
So
take
it's
millions of
non-renewable
years.
energy sources.
It is then non-renewable energy sources.
Madam,
For
also pure water is a non-renewable energy source.
flowing water, no. The pure water means that the non-renewable, that it is water cycle is there, no, Pute?
Okay, madam.
When we are getting the water cycle, we know that we can get it, no?
Yes, madam. Thank
So
you.
then I think this activity is explaining that thing we discussed it. So the energy sources we can divide under the two as the renewable energy sources and the non-renewable energy sources. That the very early people use the non-renewable energy sources mainly, right? The petrol, the diesel, nuclear power, the natural gases, coal, those things. But now people
Madam,
people know that if we use the non-renewable energy sources only, we will face a problem. Why? It is gradually decreasing. So it's really important to get another method so that they are using the renewable energy sources.
madam, does natural gas mean oxygen or CH4?
Now, that is a methane. I'll come to that
CH4, right?
point. CH4, the methane.
But madam, what kind of methane?
It is producing under the
The
natural gases. They
biogases.
are
Biogases, right?
in the the fossil fuels are producing as a subway, these gases are producing under the soil.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
it's
Madam, when,
again a type
in
of the
the
fossil fuel. Ah,
Madam, when it creates in the sewers under the toilets, that's why it's not suitable to smoke cigarettes inside toilets. It might explode.
yes, it is. Right. We will discuss that one when we are coming to that part. And can you understand this renewable energy sources and the non-renewable energy sources now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Right? Any
Yes,
questions?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Madam, what's the symbol in the picture?
Which symbol?
The middle
The
symbol,
red
madam.
color one in the middle.
With that.
This one.
Yes.
It is just saying that it's like the making the fire and the things. Actually, these because most of time they are creating fire and the things. No, so
Mm.
it's not. The both are having the same symbol they use. No, right? No any. Then the renewable energy sources. So if you got a chance, you can draw these pictures later. And the energy sources we can divide under the two as the renewable energy sources and the non-renewable energy sources. We'll copy this one. And up to that point, do you have any questions? Hirunya is asking, I found that the mineral lesson hard. No, this is not a very hard one. Hirunya? It's not very hard. Okay, I give the answer for the Shane. Okay, and our exam starts on November 8th. Pasidi, what is the school? November 8th means,
बालिका विद्यालय
sorry?
खालुतर बालिका विद्यालय
Kadutara Balika, that the November 8th mean the vacation, no Baba?
Madam, November 18th is a Saturday.
It's December.
Yeah, that may be December because the November 8th mean the vacation starting, no?
I accidentally typed November.
Yes, it is. Hirunya, why didn't you join the lesson 18?
Yes, I did.
I didn't erase the recording. Go through that one and tell me if you have any difficulty.
Okay.
Right? So that once again go through that one. And even after that one, if you have any problem, just send me give me a phone call tomorrow morning. Then I will explain that one to you. Right? Tomorrow morning, I'm not having the schools, no, so then I can explain you.
Excuse
Right.
me, teacher.
We'll copy down this one, Puti.
Excuse me, teacher.
Bye, Baba.
Teacher, I cannot understand the renewable energy sources.
Renewable energy sources mean, now think about the sun. Please start to write this one. I can give you
Madam,
only
what is the topic?
topic is the energy sources. What is
Sources of
the
energy.
sources of energy? Sources of main topic is the sources of energy. Right. Now, who said that you can't understand the renewable energy sources?
Teacher Harini, me.
Harini. Now, that think about the sun today, early morning, you use the solar energy. And these days, every day you are using the solar energy. Will the sun is continuously you have or not? Will the sun is not provide the heat energy and the light energy to you? Or that until you die, it is providing the heat energy and the light energy same way?
Teacher, until I die, it will produce.
Produce. The wind also like that, no?
Yes, teacher.
So that is the renewable energy. අපිට ආය ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් again and again we can get. It is not finished. That is the renewable energy sources. But when we are getting the fossil fuels, right? When we take the fossil fuels, that to create the fossil fuels taking the thousands of years, more than thousands of years. So that the formation of these fossil fuels, natural gases, coal, nuclear power is very slowly it is happening. So it is creating very slowly, but we are using very rapidly. So the amount of this the second type of the energy sources is gradually decreasing. That is the non-renewable. It is not creating very quickly,
Okay, teacher.
right? So the renewable energy sources mean even we used, it is producing. So after we use, it is not finished because it is automatically generating in the nature. Non-renewable mean after we use, it is creating very slowly or sometimes it's not creating. So when we are using, it's finished quickly.
Okay,
Hope-
teacher. Understood it.
Okay, renewable energy sources that are reproduced. Energy sources that are reproduced during use or within a short period of time after use.
Excuse me, I finished writing.
Okay. Sun, wind, geothermal energy, flowing water, biomass.
Madam, I'm done.
Non-renewable energy sources not reproduced after use. Otherwise, it takes a long period of time to be reproduced.
Madam, I'm done.
Okay. Fossil fuel, natural gas, coal, nuclear power.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay.
Excuse me, teacher.
We are going to discuss these renewable energy sources and the non-renewable energy sources in detail in this lesson. Very easily, one is the solar power. You know the sun is, when we get the sun, it's mainly give there are different type of energies releasing. The mainly it gives the two energy. One is the light energy it is giving,
Heat
light
energy.
energy. And what is the other one?
Heat energy.
Energy. So the two types of the energy releasing the light energy. We are get the vision due to the light energy. And also the light energy, if you can remember, the light energy can convert into, right? Can convert into,
Solar energy.
it can
Electrical.
the electricity use the solar cell. We are going to discuss that one in detail. Light sun is releasing the light energy. That we can see the things because of the light energy, and by using the solar cells can convert this light energy into the electricity. And when we consider the plants do photosynthesis. Plants do photosynthesis with the help of this light energy and the heat energy. When we get the sun, it gives the heat energy, and due to this heat energy, we feel warm. We feel warm due to this heat energy. And we can dry the things. We can dry things like the clothes, the dry the
These chilies,
chilies and the things, and the dry the paddy, right? By
clothes.
using heat energy, cloth and those things, dry the things. And also that we can trap this heat energy and we can heat water. We
Madam,
can,
also to separate sea water from salt, sea salt.
yes, it is. We can make the salt. We can make the salt in the solvents, right? Lululeva, the solvents, the water evaporate and the salt is producing, right? So this basically we are using this both the light energy and the heat energy. We already learned these things in the grade 6 classes, and this time we are just summarizing these things only, right? Already we discussed these things. And also when we consider the wind is forming, right? How the wind is forming. Now under the conduction,
The
convection,
air,
how the
the
wind is,
air,
right?
yeah,
When
the air near the land getting heated and going up, and then from another place, the water vapor is gone there
Going
to
there.
fill the gap and balance.
now consider this type of thing, and here this is the that the when we getting the open area and under a tree, think about like these two places, and the under the tree the what air is cool,
Cool,
and that the open area the air
hot.
is hot. So this hot air moves up, and then the cool air is it is blowing as a wind, right? It is blowing as the wind. So that it is also forming due to the sun, and also that the sun is circulate the water cycle as well. Sun is circulating the water cycle. How it is getting? When the sun
Evaporating the
is
water.
there, the water is evaporating.
Evaporate.
After water evaporating, it formed the clouds,
Condensation.
condensation, and from the cloud we are getting the rainwater.
Rainwater.
Rain it is flowing. So if there is no sun, no water cycle. So the sun gives a very big impact to everything. And the another thing,
Means if there is no sun, the water will be an unrenewable energy.
yes, it is. Now think about the sun is there, and that when we getting the plants, plants are doing the photosynthesis. Plants are doing the photosynthesis so that the sun's rays convert into the food, and that all the animals are depend on the plants. Under the food chain we learn, so we are get the energy also from the plants, mean that we are getting the energy from the sun. So the solar energy is really really important, and the solar energy is everywhere. To see something, to feel something, to when we are eating something, when we are the drink something, every places the solar energy is there. I think you can understand it, right? And that the solar energy, that the other energy sources also having that there's a direct impact of the solar energy to the other energy sources as well. And that you have seen when you, especially when you go to the cool areas like the Nuar area, that their houses, the rooftops, they placed, and because you know that when you go to the Nuar area, it's very cool, no, right? So that the getting that body wash is really hard. So we are just checking that the what type of thing, that the hot water we are checking. But getting the hot water is expensive because we have to heat the water. But what this area the people are doing, they installed water heaters on the roof, right? Solar heaters, they are placed on the top of the roof.
Madam, in our house we have.
Yeah, in your house also having solar heaters. The main purpose of the solar heater is heat the water. So the solar heater, that after we take that the one time we have to purchase, we have to spend money for only for the purchase. Then the lifetime we can get the heated water from the solar heater, right? And we can get the water for the different purposes and for the bathing and the thing. Now, when we get the solar heater, now look at this one. This is the simple solar heater. Last year also you learned the solar heater here. And the last year the solar heater and this year, that only the structure giving a very small difference. But the same way. Now, they are store the water in the tank. This upper tank, they fill the water here. Right? The water is filled here, and consider the water is up to this level is here. The water is here. And this is the black colored pipes are there. And the pipes and this panel and all these ones are covered with the black color. You know the black keys. Can anyone tell us the white
Absorbs heat
Black
quickly,
absorb heat.
releases heat
Black
quickly.
color absorbs
is
heat
absorb
And it also releases
Heat,
heat.
more heat, and
more
then also releases
or heat.
heat quickly.
not quickly, is slowly, no? Right?
Release the heat very slowly, miss.
Yeah.
The white
Absorb
color absorb heat slowly and release the heat fastly.
No, not far. It's releasing the faster, releasing also slowly. Right? So the black color things, they absorb more heat. They are absorbing the more heat, right? And
Yes, madam.
see,
Like over here.
yeah. Now the cool water is coming like that. And the cool water is passed through this tube very slowly. Now it is more slowly, and this one is the black colored pipe, and these black colored pipes are getting more warm, more heated, and then the water goes out. Now the water just goes down here. Again, continuously the water is moving here. So the cool water is coming out from the water tank, and the hot water is collecting. Now gradually the tank, the fill with the hot water in this solar heater. Can you understand it?
Yes, madam.
Okay, we'll write this one. Solar power.
When I finished.
Write the main topic, renewable energy sources.
Excuse me, when I finished writing.
Okay, Sarita. Initially, the topic is what is the topic today?
Sources of energy.
Sources
of energy.
Okay. Then write solar power.
I have finished, madam.
Solar power gives us light as well as heat.
Madam,
Why?
Madam, black color absorbs heat quickly and then releases heat quickly too, right?
No. Release that the faster in the shiny surfaces, no? Because of that, they are not.
No, I mean when compared with white objects.
No. The white is the more reflecting for quickly, so that the white is cooled down very fastly compared to the black color.
Okay.
The reason for the wind is wind in the atmosphere and waves in the sea is also the solar power. In some houses, solar heaters can be seen on roofs. These heaters are used to boil water for
Recording in progress.
purpose such as bathing.
Madam, please.
Teacher, and the
Teacher, last.
I'm not done, teacher.
Right.
The last one.
Okay. Minul, why didn't you join last week?
Madam, I got a trip.
You got?
We went on a family trip, madam.
I see. Okay. Did you go through the
Excuse me,
recording?
teacher.
Yes, madam.
Appear you also absent, no?
Excuse me, teacher.
Finished, no?
Excuse me, teacher. I have a doubt.
Why?
Uh,
What is the doubt you have?
if silver objects take time, how about the motor in the motorbike takes many hours to cool down? Why does it?
Sorry?
So if silver objects are cooling down easier than black objects, then why does it takes time to cool down in the motorbikes?
The motorbike is getting the more heat. No, the silencer, I think you are asking.
Why
It
does
gets
it take
more heat.
more time?
Yeah. It's more time mean that it is more heated, no? Now, if the heat is very small amount, the heat is there very quickly, it is cool down. But that after motorbike travels long distance, then the silencer is getting the more heat. So that to cool down, it is taking the long time. That's it.
Okay.
Copy this one. I can give you 3 minutes. Hurry up.
Madam, what's the meaning of the second sentence?
Which one?
In the last slide?
Mm-hmm. The reason for the wind in the atmosphere and the waves in the sea is also that is due to the dew should be there, no? The we can write the wind in the atmosphere and the waves in the sea is also
Madam, what do you mean by waves in the sea? I mean, like,
waves,
what does...
like that the when you go to the sea that the waves are there.
I
This
know what waves is. I'm asking, what's the connection between solar power and sea waves, madam?
when the solar power is there, then the sea waves are forming, Pute.
Oh, I've never
The
heard that,
wind
madam.
is blowing, no? Now, when the wind is there when the wind is there only, then
You mean, okay. So
what
when wind creates, waves occur.
waves are occurring.
And winds occur because of the sun.
Yes, it is.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
When
This
the
what
wind
we
is,
need to write now.
we'll copy this one.
This we need to draw this one.
Yes, we'll draw this one.
Okay.
Madam, I can see the screen. There is a
Now-
okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, teacher.
Madam, I'm done.
Right. Then the other one is can you remember what is this one?
The solar cooker.
Solar cooker, madam.
The solar cooker. You know that the solar cooker, now if I
Thermo-
go to solar cooker, that consider we are getting a solar cooker here. And normally we are using a mirror type. They call this one as the concave mirror shape one. Concave mirror shape is this one. And how that it's getting when the sun rays falls, they reflect and collecting in a one place. These rays, they are collecting into one place, and if you place the pot here, you can cook by using that one. Last year we learned these things in detail. Can you remember that one?
Yes, teacher.
Yahal is asking, can it cook anything mean? Yes, Pute. Right. Anything mean that you are asking the rice and the vegetables and these things, Yahal?
Meat.
Yeah, even the meat.
Ah,
Can. Right. That because it is gives the heat is there, no, Pute? From the gas cooker or the any cooker. When the heat is there, we can cook thing, no?
But
So
madam, it will
But
take a
madam-
long time, right?
It
yes,
is.
madam.
We are going to learn that one. Now we
And
can
Besides,
now consider you are taking the two solar cookers here. The one is the bigger one and the other one is the smaller one, A and the B. Now I think you can understand here, if you use the bigger one, then the high amount of solar rays can collect and we can cook the things very easily, no?
Yes, madam,
Yes,
because the area is bigger.
Yeah, when the area is bigger, the high amount of heat rays are collecting here than this one. Easily you can understand it, no? When the cooker, the size is bigger, it can collect the more heat rays and can do our work very easily, very quickly.
madam, there's a disadvantage of using a solar cooker.
Yes, we
It
can
only
use
works at night. It only works in the day.
daytime. The rainy days we can't do like that.
No, madam.
Okay. Now they ask us to do a small activity. They take the several torch reflectors. When you are taking a torch here, the bulb is here. You notice this way. And there is a shiny side is here. And the torch is like this way, no?
Yes, madam.
Right? The torch that inside the surround the bulb, there is a shiny part is there.
A reflective part.
Ah,
A reflective part.
that is we call as the reflector. So they asked, we are taking the several reflectors, bigger one and the smaller one like that. and there is a, in a reflector, there is a place is there for fix the bulb, right? And they ask us to use some clay and fix a matchstick here. Gini kurak hai karandalu metana. Fix a matchstick here. And expose the both this reflector to the sun. Right now the two reflectors are there. To the both we are fixing some matchsticks here and
Yes, madam.
expose to the sun here. Now, which matchstick is light up faster?
Second
B,
one.
second one, madam.
Or the B
B, B, madam. B.
light up
B.
faster
B.
than the A because this one the surface area is bigger. I think you can understand it.
Yeah.
Right? So you can get and here miss in the lens of the reflector the concave shape. Yes, it's not the lens, Puta. Saranjan, that is the mirror shape. Not a lens, it's a mirror. Right? So what you can see here is the time taken to light the match in the is decreased when the size of the reflector is increasing. When the area of the solar heat cooker is increased, the amount of the heat that can be obtained from the it also increased. Right? So I think you can understand
Madam.
here.
Madam, so
That the he watched a YouTube one, and the when during that one they made a chicken, and that the inside it was not properly boiled, right? It is raw. That type of thing can be happen that they are not used that the uh, enough time. If they just kept in a few minutes, even the gas cooker or other cookers also, if you not place that one in an enough time, it will raw. So the same thing is here as well. Right? Write the topic activity and write the topic. Find the effect of size of the solar heat cooker on its function.
madam, we can light a matchstick using a convex lens, right? Like the hand lens.
We can.
So, madam, in that thing, does the same thing happen if the convex lens is bigger? Does it take shorter time for the
Yes.
matchstick to light?
Yes. Then it is more sun rays can collect. No?
But
So,
when
madam,
doing that, we need a perfect angle. I tried it.
Yes, there are some places there. Now he is asking that if when we are using the convex lenses, right? So you need move that consider this is the ground here and the sun is placing here. When you are moving this one, you have to move that one top up and down, and there is a one particular point is there.
yes, madam, a circle. And you
Circle
have to get the circle small.
place is there. So after getting because if the lenses are different sized ones, the place where these light rays are collecting is different places.
So, madam, does that mean bigger convex lenses are more efficient?
Do I need to draw the picture?
Yeah, we'll write this one.
Madam,
Do we need to draw the picture?
Yes, we'll draw not this one. Give me 1 second. I'll draw this one. And first we'll write the topic as the find the effect of the size of the solar heat cooker on its function.
madam, so does that mean a bigger hand lens can magnify more?
Yes, magnifying also more.
Okay.
Madam, do we need to write the method part?
We'll draw that method part, no?
Oh, okay.
Means do we write the part which is not covered?
Yes. Then write fix a matchstick. Fix a matchstick in the hole of the torch reflector.
Miss, for the method, we need to write the whole paragraph.
Right. The torch reflector with the help of clay. Turn the reflector towards sunlight. Place it in a position. Place it in a position in which the top of the match is towards sunlight. Place the position in which the top of the match is set at the point.
Excuse me, teacher, do we need to draw the picture?
Yeah,
Which picture?
both. This one, not this one. Not this one. This two is. Sunlight is collected. Measure the time it takes to light the match.
Madam, I'm
Observation. The time taken to light the match is decreased when the size of the reflector increases. Conclusion. When the area of a solar heat cooker is increased, when the area of the solar heat cooker increased, the amount of heat that can be obtained from it also increased. Enough time, no?
no
Yes,
teacher. Writing the
Still
conclusion.
writing, Miss.
Okay.
Still writing the conclusion.
Stand, teacher.
finish, madam.
Saranjan asking, but the concave mirror is more than the rays and become the collecting again and again, causing to heat well. I don't know what you are asking. That the shape is a concave, but we can change the shape of this concave shape according our requirement.
Teacher, I'm done.
Madam,
Okay.
the last part.
You drew the diagram?
Yes.
Yes,
Rani,
teacher.
why did you join last week?
What, madam?
Did you join last week?
No, madam.
Why?
I had a family trip, madam. I informed it
You
previously.
informed it to me.
Yes, madam.
Hmm.
I watched the recording.
You watched it.
Yeah. Finish, madam.
Hmm. Then the solar cell. You know that the sun's sending the light rays, and this light rays can convert into the electricity by using the solar cells, right? So the very beginning, the solar cells created for get the electricity for the artificial satellites. But later, nowadays, we are using these solar cells for power, get the electricity to the houses. I know that some of your houses also have these solar cells, or the solar cell powered 1 or 2 bulbs are there, especially the garden lights, these solar cells using. And sometimes the street lamps, they are powered with the solar cells. Calculators, electric cars are there, right? Then nowadays some cars also, some vehicles also, even the aeroplanes.
Yes, madam.
That
Couple of
get the electricity by using this one. And solar cells, the problem here is we can produce the electricity. And when consider these things, no environmental pollution there, and it is a renewable energy. So it's very important for that one. And the maintaining cost also very low. But there are some disadvantages are there. It's very expensive, the solar panels. But I think the day by day, the price is reducing, because about 2 years ago it was about the 15 lakhs, the 5 kilowatt one. Now I think the 8 lakhs it reduced, right? But somehow that the 8 lakhs mean a big number even, and it's expensive. And if the cloudy days are there, the rainy days are there, then the amount of the electricity producing is less. And the only the electricity producing in the daytime, if you need to get the electricity in the night time, we have to save that one in the batteries. So these batteries are having some the harmful chemicals, and after the battery dead, if we release that one to the environment again, that the environmental problem is getting. And we can't use that one in the night time. So those are the disadvantages of the solar cells.
But madam, in the daytime it stores energy.
Yes, that the daytime we can store the energy, but these batteries, the storage capacity is less. And the other thing that the batteries, you know, that after some time that we have to throw it away. No, we are telling the
But
battery
can't we do anything, madam?
that they are using, that the other countries actually they are recycling those one. But in Sri Lanka, the recycling this process is very weak, no, very low, slowly.
But how they are recycling?
They are collecting these batteries and they are separating the chemicals in it, and these chemicals used for create the new batteries. How they, that is the way they are recycling. But in Sri Lanka, there is no any method of collecting these batteries and recycling process. It's not happening. That is the same thing is the polythene as well. No? So the other countries, they are recycling the plastics and the polythenes. Right. But in Sri Lanka, we are not using that one. We are burning it, and it is become a very environmental problem.
Teacher,
Yes, Pute?
can you show the previous slide?
This one? Are you still getting this one?
Yes, teacher. Last words.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Then write the topic. Solar cell. Solar cell. Solar cell is transformed to electricity. First produced to provide electricity to artificial satellites.
Teacher, I'm done.
Hmm. First produced to provide electricity to artificial satellites.
Miss, Mars rovers also have these solar cells.
Sorry?
Mars rovers.
Yes. Solar cells are used houses in calculators.
Teacher, I'm done.
Hmm. Calculators. Electric cars. Aeroplanes, street lamps, aeroplanes. Advantages of solar power.
Can I have the last slide? Finish writing, teacher. Finish writing, miss.
Advantages of solar power.
Madam, but the environment pollution is happening because of the battery of that.
Yes, it is because of the batteries. No environmental pollution when we use without the batteries. If we are not using the batteries, it's okay.
Madam, I'm done.
Hmm. Renewable energy.
Madam, in between cost and vary, there should be is known.
Yes. Maintaining cost very low.
Done, teacher.
Okay.
This maintaining cost is very low, but buying cost is very high.
Yes, initial cost is high.
Excuse me, madam. Can you go to the
Right.
last slide? I was not finished.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Enough time, no?
Yes, madam, I finished.
Hmm.
Teacher, I'm done.
Disadvantages of solar power. Very expensive. Here just write the initial cost. Expensive mean here initial cost.
Please, can you put it brackets?
Yeah, initial cost. Metusha about 6. Then
I have finished, madam.
I'm done, madam.
I have finished, madam.
cloudy sky reduce the effectiveness. Improper disposal of batteries will cause environmental pollution.
Excuse me, madam, I have a question.
What is question you have?
In the advantages of solar power, it says no environment pollution. And now in disadvantages, it says improper disposal of batteries will cause
Improper
environment.
disposal, no? We highlighted the improper. If you put that the properly disposal, it's not environmental pollution.
Okay, madam.
Got it?
Yes.
If you do that one, the improper, then it will environmental pollution.
Madam, you can't understand the second one. Loud sky reduce.
Cloudy sky, that means it's very easily you can understand. Now consider this is the solar panel here, right? That the solar panel is producing the electricity. You can understand when the sun rays falls on it, electricity producing, no?
Yes.
Now consider if the sun rays, that the clouds are there, it blocking the sun rays, no?
Yes, yes.
So that the amount of the electricity producing here is decreasing.
Yes.
Got it?
Okay, teacher.
Madam, solar panels are not covered to anything and they're like open to the sun, right? So
It is
what happens if a bird covers it with icing?
same thing. If
So
you just
madam, do we have to
now,
clean it?
when you do this one in the school, when you cover that one by using your hand also, that the amount of the electricity producing is decreasing.
So madam, we have to clean it like month by month, right?
Yes, that the normal, the better way is how to, because even the dust thing is that when the dust also there, that the efficiency is decreasing. Now,
Ah.
the
Miss,
very
can we pour some water and clean? It will
yes.
affect the.
Now the simply you have seen some the on your that the cars there then the dashboard there are some small items are there for which working with the solar power. No, did you notice? Some small creations are there. Most of the people they are
Yes,
placed
madam.
at
Yes, teacher.
dashboard, right? So that
Yes,
they are
madam,
just shaking it.
In our vehicle, we have a helicopter.
The helicopter. So if you cover that one by using your hand, then what is happening?
It's
Did you
It
stop.
do that,
won't work.
right? Just try to cover that one by your hand, and it stop working.
Madam,
So,
are you talking about that thing on the Rolls Royce?
hmm?
Are you talking about like the small statue on the bonnet?
No, that's
Yes,
the statue.
the
So
one, not the statues. That the small
none of
small.
that. It doesn't use any solar power.
Yeah, that is some when the sun rays falls on it, it is moving. Or that there are some small movement is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. The rosary, it's made out of metal. The statue.
Ah,
It's
Oh yeah,
made
it
out of
is.
cooperate with the solar power.
okay. Let's move to the second renewable energy, the wind power. We already learned when the sun rays, the solar power heated the different places of the earth that the unevenly and the air is moving and we calling that one as the wind, right? So the cool air that the earlier I told you, right, in the different places now when the sun is there, like some places are getting the cool and some places are getting the more heat, mean the more hot is there, then the hot air goes up and the wind is blowing from one place to another. That is what we call as the wind. Now the wind is having a kinetic energy, right? The wind is having the kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy we can use for many purposes. The ancient people used this wind power for cleaning paddy and for grinding the grains used in the windmills and for the transportation of the sailboats they used. Nowadays, people use this wind energy for generate the electricity. For do that one, there's a small
Windmill,
wind van is here
turbine.
and
Then
connected
it's called a
dynamo here.
windmill, right?
Huh?
It's
Sorry?
called a windmill, right?
The windmill here for the grinding the grains,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Madam, one turn of the that thing can create enough electricity to serve one house.
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
that is depend with the size of the one. That
Yes,
when
madam,
we
but
are using
usually
the very
the
bigger one,
standard size.
yeah, there are a different type of ones are there. Pute. When you go to the Puttalam Hambathura side, that this blade is about the 80 meters. Very bigger
Yes,
blades
madam.
are
It's
there.
huge.
Yeah,
Huge
madam. In
ones are
our
there.
side we have.
Huh?
Madam, in our side,
Where's your side again?
Putlam side.
The Puttalam side having the very bigger one, no? It's about
Yeah.
one time I visited one of this wind power station and they said I'm talking about 7-8 years ago. It takes
Now
about
they are very big, madam.
yeah they are they
When we are
initially
going to the
very
Ant Shrine, St. Anne's
huh?
Shrine, we are meeting there. When we are going to St. Anne's Shrine,
Mm-hmm.
Kalavila, we are
Uh-huh.
meeting there. Yeah, we can see them.
I see.
Madam, can you tell me an example of wind's kinetic energy?
Wind's kinetic energy now when flying kites.
Ah,
When there is the wind is there, only you can fly the kites, no?
yeah, madam.
Even when you just keep a cloth, when the wind is there, that the wind can carry this cloth away, no?
Yes, madam.
Because it's having the energy,
Ah, okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
right? So that it is very simply we can say that when the wind is blowing, it has some energy. By using that one, you can throw that. When think about the cyclones, right? When the very bigger cyclones are there, they can take this the all the houses, the trees, everything away. No, did you notice some cyclones are there?
Madam, not everything. Not
Yeah,
everything.
the cyclone that the roofs, the everything can take. So that means the wind is having more powerful.
Yes, madam.
So we can use that energy very meaningful way by using this the solar power, the wind power thing. Uh, we'll write this one. No. That write the wind power. Wind power.
Miss, highest length of a blade in Sri Lanka is 50 meters. I search in Google now.
50 meters one.
Oh, yeah.
When there is the one is the 50 meters, no?
Yeah.
When we consider the one blade is the 50 meters, right? But it is getting that the three blades there, no? Right? Consider this one is the 50 meters. Then there is another one is there the 50 meters. This is another one is there the 50 meters. So that when it is circulate the one cycle, it's 100 meters, no? When it is rotating, 100 meters. We'll write solar power heats different places. Solar power heats different places of the earth unevenly.
Excuse me, teacher.
Hi, Pute.
Do we need to write the renewable energy sources also?
No need, no. We already wrote the topic, no.
Okay, teacher.
When the air
Miss?
is more heated,
Miss, in China, there's the world's longest blade. 115.5 meters.
yes, the
In
Chennai,
China. World's longest blade.
China.
Yes, miss.
I say. Okay, we'll copy this one. When the air is more heated, it rises up, generating a low pressure area in the atmosphere. The cool air from other places, flows into the gap.
Excuse me, teacher. Done.
Okay. The circulation of air, cool air, is called the wind.
Excuse me, teacher. Do we need to draw the diagram also?
No need, no.
Okay.
Finished writing, no?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, yes, madam. Miss, that point I'm writing. Can you wait a minute?
Sure. Enough
Finish
time.
writing, miss.
Then write ancient man has used this is the old windmill used for grind grains.
Excuse me, miss.
By
Windmills blades are made by the
this
curved
is old
shape.
one, Uday. This one is old one, not the modern one.
Yes, miss. The shape is like curved.
Yeah, and see that when it is just turning, the lower this, it's again the things are moving like that. See?
Madam,
The fly is getting.
madam, after the wind power part, we didn't write anything, no?
So, yeah, write the remaining thing. Copy this one. Ancient man has used the wind for many purposes. Example, for cleaning paddy, for grinding grain.
Madam, cleaning paddy using winnowing fan, right?
Yeah, the winnowing fan, yes it is. Saranjan asks, but if the convex mirror is smaller than the rays at the beam of the collecting again and again. That we have to get the Saranjan, that if we are using the small concave mirror, we need leave that one for a longer time. Okay, next one. For grinding grain for windmills.
Madam, I'm done.
For transportation of sailboats. Nowadays, using windmills, wind energy to generate electricity. To generate electricity. Enough time, no?
Madam, in the last one.
Madam, finished.
Teacher.
Hmm.
Teacher.
Okay.
Finish, madam.
Hmm. And now we'll draw a small diagram here. Generate electricity using the wind power. And we can so the observation, under the observation, what can you tell? Observation. When wind is blowing, the bulb is lighting.
Madam, we need to draw.
Conclusion. We'll draw the diagram. Conclusion. When the wind is blowing, the electricity is producing.
Excuse me, miss. We need to draw this diagram.
Yes, we'll draw the diagram and write the observation and the conclusion quickly.
Excuse me, madam, I'm finished.
Okay.
Madam, the wires that are attached to the turbine is attached to the motor, right?
This is the motor. The motor is here acting as a, now this one is a motor.
Electricity
The
generator.
simple motor we can use, right? This motor is acting as the dynamo here.
Yeah,
This is
electrical generator. LED.
this is a wire, right? This is not the current is conducting here. This is a, now when this is moving, right? Now you know the wind is when the wind is coming as this way, this is turning. Can you understand it? Right? When the wind is coming, this is turning. When this one is turning, the belt connected here is starts to move. It's turning. And then the motor is working and the LED lighting up.
Done, teacher.
Okay. Observe. When wind is blowing, bulb is lighting. Conclusion. When the wind is blowing, The electricity is produced. The electricity is producing.
Excuse me, madam.
Why?
Can you wait a minute? I log from my mother's phone because my laptop is not working.
Okay, Bhuti. Right. Take your time and quickly copy down it. Enough time, no?
Yes, teacher.
Right.
Wind turbines use generators to
Excuse me, miss. I can't hear the sound.
Yeah, Virshi.
electricity. But how does a generator do that? Let's find out what's happening. The physical phenomenon on which the generators rely is magnetic induction. Induction in the form of voltage occurs when either a conducting coil is placed in a changing magnetic field or when the coil moves around in a magnetic field. Most wind turbines use the first approach. The mechanical force of the blades drives the rotor of the generator. This creates a rotating magnetic flux inside the stator of armature coils. However, there are different types of generators. To simplify, we will first consider a synchronous generator with just 4 magnetic poles. Permanent magnets cause a magnetic flux, or alternatively, rotor coils can be excited with a DC power source. This is what the magnetic flux would look like for a 4-pole rotor. When an armature coil is wrapped around the rotor, the moving magnetic flux creates an alternating electromagnetic force in the coil. The electrons inside the material are disturbed by the magnetic field and are forced to move in an alternating direction. The displacement of the electrons during a rotation can be plotted in a graph. This creates a sine wave pattern, hence the name alternating current. By adding 2 more armature coils on a 120-degree angle, a 3-phase current can be generated. This is generally used for transporting electric power. The speed of the alternating magnetic flux defines the frequency of the current. So adding more poles and more RPM creates a higher electric frequency. Now let's consider that the armature coils are connected to the 3-phase current of a grid. This 50 Hz 3-phase alternating current actually creates a rotating magnetic field, like this.
Put it simply, can you remember when you are moving a magnet inside a coil, it's producing electricity, no? Can you remember that one? If you take if there is a coil is there and when you are moving the magnet in and out, it's producing the electricity, no? So inside this windmill here, there is a magnet there and a coil there. So when the magnet is moving inside the coil, it is producing the electricity. Simply we can consider like that. Now in the small circuit, the motor we can use as that way, because the inside the motor also, if you just take that one out and open it, you can see there is a small magnet is there and also a coil is there. So that when you connect the motor to electricity, it's rotating. And if you take the motor and turn it, it's produce the electricity. Right? Try to do that type of the small things. We'll write the other things quickly. Advantages of the wind power.
Madam, can you show the earlier side, the conclusion?
conclusion, when the wind is blowing, the electricity is producing.
Madam, do we need to write electricity from wind power? That topic?
Yes, we'll write this one. Electricity from wind power. Does not cause any air pollution. Does not cause any air pollution. Can be obtained. Free of charge.
Miss, in the
Why?
advantages of wind power,
Hmm.
you could can be obtained free of charge, but when the initial power is very high, I
The
think,
cost is high. Yes, it is.
because
But
the blades are very long and we need to make it with original
Yes.
solution like that.
After you that the installment money is there, then after no need. Now, when we consider about that the in Sri Lanka the thermal power station, right? Where that electricity from the diesel or coal, for the installment we need spend money. Then after the continuously we need buy the coal or the diesel from the other countries, no? So we need spend money for that one. Coal power stations, Gallangur Balaga, we need buy those ones, no? The raw materials we need buy. But here,
Miss,
only installment fee is there, then after we are getting the free of charge.
Miss, can't we obtain coal from underground land of Sri Lanka?
We don't have, Huda, we don't have. Sri Lanka,
Okay.
no. Only few countries having those things. The Middle East countries, that's why they are more, they are rich in, because the only few countries having this, the fossil fuels. Disadvantages. Wind sufficient to generate electricity can be found in limited areas.
That
Teacher,
means when we are making a windmill, we have to choose an area that with more wind, no?
Yes, Vinod. Especially that's why the people are selecting that the close the coastal side or the mountain tops. The normal mountain tops and the coastal area having the more wind, no? Continuously wind is there. And another thing that the solar power, only the daytime we can get, but the wind is blowing the daytime and the night time.
Miss, I think because of having wind blowing continuously in coastal areas, there are airports are made.
There are some, sorry?
Airports are made in coastal areas.
Not because of the coastal area, the airport and this one is, wind is not any connection, no.
Miss, aeroplanes need wind to fly.
No. There is another more high mechanism than that one, not the with the wind, with the support of the wind. Right, finish no? Sound pollution is another disadvantage of the wind power.
Miss, last one.
Okay.
teacher, what is the meaning of sound pollution?
Sound pollution, when it is turning, gives a sound, no? When it is turning that the winds, that the turning the blades, it gives a sound, no? It's a pollution, no? That's sound pollution.
Okay, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Right. The another one is the geothermal energy. You know that the very low, deep in the earth, having the high heated magmas are there, high heated area. So the magma, if some places are there, this the heated area are a little bit closer.
Excuse me, Miss.
Why Pute?
Can you share the last slide to the
Yeah, sure. Right. Right. And then the rocks heated here, and that the groundwater is there. No? Right. Consider this area having the groundwater. And that due to this heated rocks, this groundwater getting more warm and the steam is creating and the steam is moving up. And this steam is turning the turbine and inside here the electricity producing, and we can use that electricity. This used steam again it's converted into the water when it comes out because the low temperature, and that one the repump to the earth. So the ground, the water is again heating and coming out like this way. So
Madam, but because of the extreme temperature, wouldn't the water already be evaporated?
that they are passed through some tubes, no?
No, madam, I mean, wouldn't there be any water underground because it would be already evaporated?
It can be because that the above that one there is some soil layer also there.
So, madam, they have to dig holes to find where it's suitable, right?
Yes, it is.
So,
So
madam,
that
can't
digging
we?
the holes is not very easy thing. That's the problem in here, right?
So, madam, can't we just send our own water? I mean, it goes down and turns into steam and comes back up?
Can, but we need dig the hole until we reach this magma.
Okay, madam.
We need send that one to the very lower area, no?
Yes, madam.
Very deep. We need make the hole very deep. And the other thing, when make the hole, that the underground there are some the harmful gases are there. These harmful gases can comes out.
Mm.
It will become a problem. And making that the very big tunnels is very expensive. So the initial cost is very high. Even
Yes,
Sri
madam.
Lanka have some areas like you also maybe visited some the hot springs in Sri Lanka also having such
Yes, madam.
right. So if we also try to build this type
But
of
madam, the hot water springs are not much deep.
that's why when we make the hole very deep, Ashane, maybe that we can take out the steam. So the surface water is that much of hot mean when we go a little bit deep, it may be more hot, no? So
It
the
might
surface
even come out magma.
You may have relaxed in a natural hot springs pool, or seen the old faithful geyser blasting hot water into the air in Yellowstone National Park. But have you ever thought of where all that heat comes from? Well, it comes from deep beneath the surface of the Earth, and it's called geothermal energy. And we can use it to generate clean, renewable electricity. Okay, here's how geothermal works. Heat from the Earth's crust warms water that has seeped into underground reservoirs. In some places, when water becomes hot enough, it can break through the Earth's surface as steam or hot water. This usually happens where the Earth's crust, or plates, meet and shift. In the past, taking advantage of geothermal energy was limited to areas where hot water flowed near the surface. But as geothermal technologies advance, we can leverage even more of these natural, renewable energy sources. Engineers have developed a few different ways to produce power from geothermal wells drilled into the ground. Have a look at this. It's a dry steam geothermal power plant, and it's the most common type of geothermal technology used today. underground steam flows directly to a turbine to drive a generator that produces electricity. Pretty straightforward. Another geothermal technology is called a flash steam power plant. A pump pushes hot fluid into a tank at the surface, where it cools. As it cools, the fluid flashes, or quickly turns into vapor. The vapor then drives a turbine and powers a generator. A binary cycle plant works differently. It uses two types of fluid. Hot fluid from underground heats a second fluid, called a heat transfer fluid, in a giant heat exchanger. The second fluid has a much lower boiling point than the first fluid, and so it flashes into vapor at a lower temperature. When the second fluid flashes, it spins a turbine that drives a generator. The environmental benefits of this clean, round-the-clock, renewable energy source are substantial. Low emissions, small physical footprint, and minimal environmental impact. The few byproducts that can come up are often re-injected underground. Geothermal energy can also help recycle wastewater. In California, wastewater from the city of Santa Rosa is injected into the ground to generate more geothermal energy. Some plants do produce solid waste, but that solid waste may contain minerals that we can remove and sell, which lowers the cost of this energy source. The U.S. Geological Survey estimates that untapped geothermal resources in the United States, if developed, could supply the equivalent of 10% of today's energy needs and cut our dependence on fossil fuels. In fact, electricity generated by geothermal energy already provides about 60% of the power along the Northern California coast, from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Oregon state line. Geothermal energy, helping to push America toward energy independence and a clean, renewable way to meet our growing energy demands.
I think you can understand even in Sri Lanka, we not use that globally the people are using this geothermal energy. Isn't it?
Yeah, we use it. Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, madam.
Right.
Yes.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, Uday.
Madam, I cannot understand the way we make electricity using geothermal energy. Like how?
Now here that the water comes out as the steam, no?
Yes, madam.
So when the steam is coming very fastly, the turbine is turning, no?
Yes,
Like
madam.
when the wind is blowing, the turbine is turning. As way the steam when comes out, the turbine is turning. And the dynamo is connected to that one, and inside the dynamo, the electricity producing.
Ah, okay, madam.
Got it?
A
Right?
bit similar to wind power, no?
It's the same as the wind power. The hydropower also like that way.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you.
And there are in even Sri Lanka, there are these places can see some hot springs, right? And the hot springs in here, and I don't know that they checked it whether they can produce the electricity by using these places or not. But better find that thing, no? And the advantages, the very profitable. You can see that even the USA about the 10% the energy requirement fulfilled by using the geothermal energy. The other country says that
No,
the
60%, madam.
right the 60%. It's a very big number.
Madam, it's good though using geothermal energy because they use also recycled water,
Recycled water,
wastewater.
wastewater that the some country that the wastewater they goes and get the thing.
They
And
pump it. Madam.
I will send some the last few pictures to your group, and can you copy down those ones as homework? Hmm?
Okay,
Okay,
madam.
teacher.
Okay, miss. Please send last slide we wrote.
Yes, I have already. I'll send that the last few slides to you, and please copy down those ones as homework. And is there any way for doing some extra class tomorrow? Then I can complete this lesson.
So, madam, tomorrow when?
Tomorrow, Monday, the school is holiday. No? Some students, they have the Deepavali. No? Deepavali, the tomorrow.
Yes, madam. Tomorrow's Deepavali.
Yes,
Yeah,
madam.
tomorrow is
Deepavali. But
Deepavali.
madam, tomorrow I have another extra class. So could you tell me
Right.
when you're going to do the class? Is it like
Morning, I
evening
can
or
do.
morning?
If you need,
Morning,
then
madam.
we
I
can
have
do the morning.
another class.
Madam, morning
I
when?
can't join, morning.
Okay.
Morning
Then
when, madam?
next week
Tomorrow.
also, right, okay. The next week also, we'll do some more extra time. We'll use some more extra time as today.
Teacher, I can't join morning.
Okay, not tomorrow. Next Sunday again, we'll do some extra, we'll take some extra time and do the class.
madam.
Okay, madam.
That's good, no? Right.
Okay,
Means
madam.
it's better to do on Saturday.
Saturday, we'll check.
Can't do Saturday.
Yeah, I know that they're taking.
Neither, madam.
Madam,
4 p.m. you're
Saturday
taking.
when?
All right. Next week also the 4 p.m. we'll start the class.
Okay, madam.
Hi, Bhuvan.
Bye, madam. Thank you, madam. Have a nice day, madam.
You too.
Good night, madam.
Thank you, madam. Have a nice day.